你看，就是到时候你这边是稿子嘛，然后这边就是叫什么？你实时的画面，然后右半边是真实的屏。
Okay, hello everyone. So can you hear my voice? If you can hear me, please type 1 in the comment room. Okay, so welcome every friends to come to my live stream. I feel very excited to see you again. Okay, hello. Can you hear my voice? If you can hear me, please type 1 in the comment room. Okay, hello everyone. So, welcome Aiden. Hello. Good morning or good evening, good afternoon. Okay, hello everyone. So, can you hear my voice? So, if you can hear me, please type 1 in the comment room. Okay, thank you everyone. So, let's begin to today's webinar. Okay, so welcome abroad. I hope you are doing great. So super excited to be back with all of you. So I'm Cindy, your tutor, so holding the CCIE certification. And guess what's on today's menu? Okay, so we are breaking down the technical secret of the CCIE lab exam, and we are going to unravel the mystery of VLANs. Okay, I see one friend too interested in the VLANs. Okay, you know those things that might give you a headache before, so buckle up for a lively session that's going to be feed your curiosity and boost your knowledge. Okay, hello everyone. Okay, very excited to see many friends to come to my live stream. Okay, so the topic we share this time is VLAN technology. Okay, yeah. So a VLAN is treated network that is logistically segmented by function. Okay, welcome guys. Yeah, project teams or application without regard to physical location of the users. So VLAN have the same attribute as physical lanes, but you can group and station even if they are not physically located on the same LAN segmentation. Any switch port can belong to a VLAN and unicast and broadcast and multicast packed, and multicast packed are forward and flooded only to be end station in the VLANs. So each VLAN is considered a logical network, and the packet that's destined for stations that do not belong to VLAN must be forwarded through a router or switch supporting fallback branching. So in a switch stack, VLAN can be found with port across the stack. So because a VLAN is considered a separate logical network, it contains its own bridge management information base MIB information, and it can support its own implementation of spanning tree. So we can configure VLANs. We can combine VLANs and MSTP. We can use the VTP version 3 to configure the VLANs. Okay, so let me show you the supported VLANs. Okay, so the switch support VLANs in VTP client, server, and the transparent modes. Okay, VLANs are identified by a number from 1 to 4044. Okay, so VLANs ID 1002 through 1005, 1002 and 1005 are reserved for token ring and FDDI VLANs. Okay, and the VTP version 1 and version 2 supported only normal range. That means 1 to 1005. And in these versions, the switch must be VTP transparent mode when you create VLAN ID from 1006 to 4094. And the VTP version 3 supports the entire VLAN 1 to 4094 extended range VLANs 1006 to 4094 are supported only VTP version 3. Okay, that means VTP 1 and VTP version 2 doesn't support the extended range. Okay, and we can see that the trunk in the VLAN uses two different protocols to transmit the VLAN tag. VLAN tag. Okay, ISL and 802.1Q. Okay, so ISL belongs to Cisco proprietary trunking encapsulation. And encapsulation the ISL header on the outer layer of the original data frame without destroying the original data frame. So we can see that it's the ISL header. So ISL header, and we can see ISL header includes 26 byte and 26 byte. So this belong to ISL header, and we can use, and the ISL use ASIC chip hardware to complete the encapsulation, and the exchange efficiency is high. So the field used to identify the plane is only 10 bit. So it can only represent up to 1024 VLANs and doesn't support extended VLANs. Okay, extended VLANs, which I just told 1006 to 4094. Okay, so ISL doesn't support the extended VLANs. Let's see, continue to 802.1Q. Okay, so this protocol belongs to standard trunking encapsulation. So Cisco support this protocol. Huawei also support this protocol. So 802.1Q is 4 byte tag is inserted in the original frame header. Okay, so we can see this is the original frame, destination mark, source mark, and we can see length and E-type. So the tag is inserted. So the tag is 4 bit, and the edit tag field contains a priority field for QRS. Yeah, it's also related to QRS, and the native VLAN doesn't need to insert tag. So I want to ask you everyone, so which VLAN is the native VLAN in Cisco? So which VLAN ID belong to Cisco native VLAN? So what's the native VLAN in Cisco? So we know that the native VLAN doesn't need to insert tag. So Cisco native VLAN is VLAN 1. Yeah, VLAN 1 is native VLAN, but the native VLAN can be changed. So we can change the native VLAN 1 to any VLAN ID. Okay, so and 802.1Q compatible with Cisco voice technology. Okay, voice technology, and it's destroy the original data frame, and the checks need to be recalculated. Okay, so I just told the principle about VLAN, so we can see how Cisco investigate VLAN technology in EILab DOO. So we can see the VLAN in EILab DOO requirement. So this is the requirement. This is the requirement in our EILab DOO. So let's show you the DOO. Let me show you the DOO in EILab. So if you want to achieve the CCIE, you must get this topology. So we can see this is the topology you must master. So let me explain this for you. So let me start here on notes. Okay, so if you choose SPOTO, we will provide this lab environment to you for practice. You doesn't need to consume your local computer. You can practice your this lab anytime and anywhere. Okay, so let me read the EILab DOO requirement first. Okay, so this configure. Okay, so configure VTP protocol and the spanning chain protocol on switch 101, 102, and 110. So VTP domain must be set to CCIE VTP password. Okay, so we need to set the VTP domain name and password. When display, the VTP password must show 32 character string, and the switch 101 must configure VTP server, and the 102, 110 must be VTP clients for NST feature. So, and this switch must be run NST with 3 instances, including the default instance. So, the instance is instance 0. Okay, so associate VLANs 1001 to 2000 in instance 1, and this is in instance 2. A switch 101 must be root the instance 1 and the default instance, and the switch 102 must be root for instance 2. So let's see the EILab DOO. Okay, so we can see this branch, this belong to HQ category, and this belong to the DC category. So these are branches. So the requirement just told we need to configure these 3 switch 101, 102, and 110. So we can know that. So this requirement we need to configure the VTP and the NST. So so I want to ask you. So VTP has 3 versions, but according to the requirement, which version we need to choose? Which VTP version we need to choose? Okay, VTP 1, VTP 2, and the VTP 3. Okay, so if you combine VTP with MSTP, so we must use the VTP version 3. Okay, VTP version 3. We we need to configure the VTP version 3 and we need to configure the switch 101. Switch 101 is VTP server. Okay, so VTP mode. VTP mode, it's need to be a server. Okay. So this requirement, it seems very simple, but I can also explain the DOO, show you. So this about our our DC. This include the DNA center, and the vManager and the vBond, vSmart. This about SD1 center, and the DAC is belong to SDA. Okay. So I can show you the web page about this vManager. Okay, so these are about our SD1 vManager, and it's include the DNA center, and also this is ISE. So in our DOO, so SDN require us to configure Takasis configuration, Takasis in ISE. So it's we need to master ISE. Okay, so let me continue to see. Okay, so if you want to get CCIE certification, you must be clear with our data, without the data in the DOO. Okay, so in addition, I need to share with you the current status of CCIE. Let's see. This is the current situation that many students are most concerned about. So this is when Cisco released the blueprint for upcoming new exam update exam. If you want to check out this roadmap, so we can see the Cisco. Okay, so at the present, our enterprise infrastructure is stable. So our SPOTO has been passing the exam, and Cisco has given a new version of the EI Lab outline, so which is expected to be changed on September 20th. So September 20th. So let me analyze the difference between the EI Lab checkpoint before the after the question change. First of all, we can see that the change is mainly the software. Okay, the software define infrastructure and the transport technology and the solution and infrastructure automation and the programmability. So Cisco officially stated that the SDN will enter the whole sector for adjustment. The Cisco SDA, SD Access, and the Cisco SD1 tasks have been restructured to provide candidates with a more concise list of what we need to know around these topics. The updated structure of subtasks aims to provide more clarity. So, in the module of transport technology and the solution, infrastructure automation and programmability, these are few test points, but it is not clear whether the difficulty of the test will increase. So let's go to the next part. So how to obtain the CCIE certificate? You need to pass one core exam and one practical lab exam. So let's look at the CCIE EI exam overview first. CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure Certification validates your skills with complex enterprise infrastructure solutions. So to get CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure certified, you have to pass two exams. One is the CCIE EI written exam. Okay, so this exam tests a candidate knowledge of implementing core enterprise network technology, including virtualization, infrastructure, network assurance, security, and automation. So after passing the written exam, you can take the second module test. And the second is the CCIE EI hands-on lab exam, covering enterprise networks through the entire network life cycle, from designing and deploying to operating and optimizing. Now you may wonder why choose SPOTO. So let me tell you. I will introduce what SPOTO can provide you, and what tutor, and how I will provide you, and how I will help you during your long CCIE preparation journey. So to help you get what you need, what you want. So first, you need to know EI Lab has two modules, including design and DOO. So design is very simple for SPOTO students because we have complete information to provide students. So this part won't focus on the introduction. We mainly look at the DOO. Okay, DOO is very important for our each CCIE students. So it's recommended to complete. For SPOTO, it is recommended to complete DOO within 3.5 hours before recommending students to take the exam. For example, routing, switching, SDN, each need to be completed within 1.5 hours. So many students find it strange that DOO have 5 hours. Why are requirements so high? So because candidates may experience various failures in DOO due to nervousness, unfamiliar test environment, and so on, so which may lead to various failures in DOO. And students need to spend a lot of time to troubleshoot failures, so you should follow our standard strictly, and I will give you an effective test preparation experience. So Secondly, the REC practice environment we provide for everyone is very sufficient. You can flexibly arrange your spare time to practice through the cloud. The most important thing is that our practice environment is basically the same as the examination room. So you can see this is the practice environment. It's basically the same as the examination room. So you don't worry about your practical difficulties. We have already made study arrangement for you. Okay. So let me continue. Okay, so our practice environment will separate routing, switching, SDN. This is a routing and switching practice environment. Okay, so everyone will get a unique routing and switching REC practice permission, and when you complete a routing switching practice, we will help to verify your overall practice quality. Okay, so I will tell you where there are deficiencies to improve. Okay, and this is our SDN REC practice environment interface. So this is the complete practice environment including routing and switching, SDN, which is 99% identical to a test room. So you can play your own timetable and adapt to a test room environment for practice in advance. And when you meet exam standards, we will help review your practice process to ensure the quality of your practice. So the overall practice environment is very convenient, and the main environment is almost the same as the test room. Okay, so here I would like to briefly introduce our service process and what you can get if you choose SPOTO for your CCIE lab training course. First of all, we provide one-to-one service at the VIP level. Okay, we will distribute EI lab solution and all study material that are the same as the exam content. Also, we will provide REC access and if you encounter any problems and difficulties during the practice, we will help you to solve them through the remote software. Okay, so we have the lab tutor team, so you don't worry about our resources. And and we also provide the workbook and the solution, and it also shows you how to configure it section by section. And we also will arrange for you to test the quality of practice at each stage to confirm that whether you meet exam standards. Okay, so last, we will arrange the sprint plan for you, matter needing attention in the exam. So we will make sure you pass the CCIE in the first try. Okay, so here is the CCIE lab service package you can take a look at. So it's including material, REC, it includes physical REC, virtual REC, and we will also provide the latest exam feedback from our CCIE students. Okay, so we provide 3 months service time, so then you have enough time to practice. So you can also follow your own timetable. It is very flexible. Okay, so this is our study plan for everyone to pass the EI lab exam at one time. As the CCIE lab exam has two modules, so we deliver lab service and learning material in stage. So the first stage is routing and switching. We will send routing switching solution and the rack. The learning cycle is 3 weeks through routing switching rack practice. No need to consume local computer and practice anytime, anywhere. And if you have completed the first stage, we will verify the quality of your practice for you. And after confirming that you meet test standards, you will enter the SDN stage. Also, we will send SDA and SD1 solution and rack permissions. And we also check each candidate practice process. Programming is the same. The programming is also simple for our SPOTO students. You don't worry about it. You just need to prepare programming. 3 days is okay. Okay, 3 days is enough for you to practice. And last is design. Because design is all the choice question. So you just need to master design 3 days. Okay. But design material will be sent out 1 week before the exam. Okay, so of course, we will flexibly adjust the study plan according to the characteristics of each student. So some students have strong learning ability, and they can also take the exam in 1 month. And pass the exam at one time. Okay, so these are my preparation tips for our CCIE students. First, students must familiarize yourself with and understand the lab topology and requirement, and understand the provisioning environment for each device. Second, practice the lab content in modules. Analyze the routing data clearly. And thirdly, we should identify the weak point through module exercise. Summarize the fault and problems you encounter. Share your troubleshooting ideas with your tutor. Okay, and we need to practice lab version. Completely practice lab version without referring to solutions to improve your proficiency and accuracy. And last, contact tutors for periodic quality inspection to verify your own shortcomings and consolidate them. Communicate with the tutor and be able to follow the tutor's test preparation suggestion. Okay, so these tips are my personal experience in preparing for CCIE, because in my CCIE journey, I achieve CCIE exam in 2 months. So if you want to achieve the CCIE certificate, you can follow my standards. Okay. So most of you may think it is very difficult to pass CCIE exam, and it may take 3 or 5 years to get CCIE certified. But here I'm going to tell you, yes, indeed, it's not easy. But if you choose SPOTO, we can help you to pass the CCIE exam within 3 months. So you can check out comment from our candidate. Okay, you can see the new solution match exactly. Design and DOO are the same, and all questions are the same. So solution is stable. So solution is correct. So you don't worry about our material. It's basically the same. Okay. So we not only have high pass rate. So you can see this passing report. So this is the CCIE lab in August 1, and this about our July. Yesterday is the Monday. Okay. yesterday is Monday. SPOTO has been passing 4 students in Cisco certification. It's including CCIE certificate and the data center. Okay. So you don't worry about our solution. Okay, at least about our security data center. Okay, so we not only have high pass rate daily, but also we will offer remote REC access and CCIE tutor technical support, which can help you fasten your CCIE journey well. So here are some passing report in all checks from our students, so they can make it. I believe so can you. So if you want to pass CCIE service provider, security, wireless, or this data center, SPOTO can also help you to pass the exam. So welcome new members. Our live room focus on Cisco CCIE and any IT certification service. So we are SPOTO, focus on IT training for 20 years. Okay, so anyone here has interest in the networking field, looking for a good job, or want to pursue the Cisco CCNA, CNP, CCIE, or CCDE, or any other IT certification. If you want to learn more details, please follow me. I will show some free material, and you can also join the group link on the comment room and ask admin to get more help. Okay, so if you want to boost salary and build a brand new career, it is the best time to choose the SPOTO CCIE lab package, which can help you pass in 3 months. Okay, so in today's live sale, you can enjoy a lowest price than usual. Okay, to celebrate, the CCIE lab solution is on sale now. Okay, so the original price of CCIE lab service is $2,000, and now it's only need the EI lab is only need $1,400. Okay, so you can save $600. Okay, $600. So please check the link on the comment room in live chat section to enjoy my exclusive offer for you. So grab the offer before the CCIE lab price change, so you can order now. Okay, so it's really lowest price, so anyone interested in should hurry up, because this price won't be offered after 24 hours. It will return to $2,000. And if you want other CCIE checks, you can also buy at a reasonable price. For security, data center, collaboration, service provider, wireless, it's only need $1,450. Okay, so these are the best price for 2023. So last chance to get IT exam dams at lowest price. So if you want to get other dams, you can also join the group and ask admin for more. Okay, so here are the questions that ask often. Let me answer one by one. Okay, so why there are so many questions on CCNA, CNP. CCNA, CNP exam change frequently. So the exam questions for CCNA, CNP are more and more than before, ensure to cover all the questions. But SPOTO service and tutor will help you to pass CCNA, CCNP in first try. Okay, so can you pass the IT exam with question and answer only? Yes, our DEMs are the same as the exam, real exam questions and answer. SPOTO's practice test 100% cover real exam. So if you practice our question bank, you will pass the exam successfully. And how can you know my product is the latest? So all the products are updated fully, and our CCNA practice tests are the latest on remote server. So if there is update on DEMs, our service will inform you by email, and the server also will warn you when you practice them. And what's the DEM format? The DEM format is VCE. VCE, it's similar to real exam format, so you can practice the written DEMs on the remote server. And can you buy now and start the service later? Okay, of course, you can start the service when you need it. Okay, so there are some easy steps to get certified. So first, select your certification and pay a fee and connect with us and tell us the exam schedule, and you can pass the exam, achieve the certificate. Yeah, okay. So join the SPOTO and get certified with us now. Okay. So I show the above is today's webinar. So let me summarize for you. Okay, let me summarize for you. So today we show is the VLAN technology, and the second part we need to know the Cisco EI Lab exchange in September 20th. So at that time, so after September 20th, our student will be tested a true version about CCIE Lab. Okay, so we need to know the version 1.1 and the 1.2, the difference. Okay, so and also if you choose SPOTO, we will provide this practice environment to you. Okay. And last, we have high pass rate, and we have the and our solution is stable. Okay. So if you want to get a CCIE certification before the CCIE lab change, you mustn't miss today's chance. Okay, so this is the lowest price in 2024. So whatever you choose, security or DC or service provider or collaboration, if you want to have a high salary, or if you want to improve yourself, I think CCIE is your best choice. Okay, so if you want to get your CCIE certificate, you can choose SPOTO, because we will help you to pass the CCIE exam. Okay, so anyone, you can see if you have any problem, you can leave your comment below and I will answer to you. Okay, do you have any problems? If you have any problem, you can leave your comment below and I will answer to you. Okay, so if you have no further questions, now that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for everybody. I will hope that you find it helpful. So if you think this webinar is going to help other people, so you can hit the like button, comment and subscribe. I really appreciate it. So don't forget to join our group to get updated with CCIE exam information and find out more useful resources. Okay, so have a great day and see you next time. Okay, so bye bye.